everybody. Welcome to Katie Moonchild's World. I'm Katie, and this is Saturday Solutions. This is our weekly card reading. I should say, no, this is for the whole tribe, but it is my weekly card reading for you all. Find some guidance and some solutions for the week ahead, and some maybe resolution for what happened last week. Oh, yeah, I'm all for that. So anyway, if you guys are all ready, my lighting seems to be considerably better nowadays. Welcome to my new studio setup. I can't help it. You're going to just have to look at the cameras. But hey, this is all filmed. And see what I can do about that big old white spot. There we go. Cover that up. Now we're ready. Let's turn on the other camera so you can see the table, huh? What do you say? I think it's advisable. I hope you all are having a great weekend. My week was very, very busy, as you can imagine. Setting up a new workspace, new filming space. It's almost completely done. Got some fine tuning to do, like with the backdrops. But otherwise, we're ready to go. So, let's stop me jibber jabbering, and I'll change the view a little so you can see the card table better. Come on. There we go. I am still here. All right. What we're going to look at today is our connection with our higher self. First, I need to tell you the cards, the decks that I am using, so there won't be any confusion from here on out. First one are these cards. They are from the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. Blah, hello, sorry. I love this deck. I use a lot of his tools that he's created for us. This is the Therapets deck by Kate Allen. Put that down there. It's a big deck. As you can tell, it's a big card compared to these others here. Kind of an interesting one to shuffle too, but I love it so much. About to wear it out. And then one of my latest decks is this card, which is from the Present Moment Reminder deck by Eckhart Tolle. So, are we ready to start? I sure am. I want to know about my connection to the higher self. To my higher self, please. And we're going to start this out. This is the bottom card of the deck, of the Angels and Ancestors deck. This is the current energy and base energy of this reading. Druid, hold your space. Don't get in a hurry. Allow things to happen. You think that ivy grew on that majestic tree before that ancient soul? Very quickly, you think he could harness that crystal to make that shaft when he was frail? No, his strength comes in his energy and in his wisdom, and so does yours. I should say, so does ours, because it's me we're talking about here too. So, where do we begin? Let's begin here in the foundation area. This is our current energy. You could look at that, though this is our 4 directions, but here's what the cards are. Current energy, higher self, obstacle, and finally alignment. Okay? Cool. Let's see the current energy then. Forgive me for the gloves. I worked hard this week. My hands are giving me fits. So, what is our foundation? Our current energy. What is my vibration now? We get the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. There's secrets that can only be illuminated by the energy of the moon. And if you're not open to those secrets, you might miss a very crucial message. That message may be coming through your gut. It may be coming through your third eye, through things you see. It may be just coming through an intuition, something that you feel. It depends on where you're feeling it, whether it's, do you feel like your voice is stifled? It's your throat chakra that's holding back secrets. Do the muscles feel tense and tight around your throat and in the back of your neck? You might want to take a look at what you're holding back from saying. Whatever it is, it needs to be said, but it needs to be said in love, not in harshness, criticism, or judgment. Compassion and concern. Concern can lead to judgment, so be very careful with that as well. If you don't calm yourself enough to start taking note of intuitive messages, those are the secrets of survival that you're going to need to know in the weeks and months ahead. This is not a scary thing for you. It's just, it's winter coming, y'all. Who knows what's coming for us? The weather alone could make our lives all very interesting. Make us all feel very thankful for what we have that we currently are taking for granted. Oh, okay. Our higher self. What's my soul's wisdom? Talk about the card of adaptability. Oh my goodness. Look at the shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. This card has very special meaning to me. See this person? This person really isn't male or female. It's not a person of winged existence. Not a cat person, like the makeup on this side would suggest. And not a canid either. No Lyran, no canid. But yet, this person is all three of these. Oh, transform and unveil your gifts. Thank you, Spirit. Become all of those. Learn to adapt to the situation at hand while being a being of observation through discernment and not egoic reaction. Your ego gets in the way, it blocks one of these. And you may need to be the cat that needs to slink off and no one notice you leaving. Or you may be needing to be the wolf who needs to yell from the highest treetops, enough, stop. But you only know by reading the room which you need to be. Do I need to be the cat? Do I need to be the wolf? Do I need to be the eagle? Who has wisdom inside of it all in spite of the human. This being can become any one of these creatures. And it looks like he is just now coming out of the Lyran cycle. Transform and unveil your gifts. There's new ones that were expressed to us. And unless you take note of the twinges and little things that are happening in your body, those are taps on the shoulder. You don't want to wait until Spirit has to slap you upside the head to get your attention. So take note of what you're feeling deep inside you. And know that during these times, every time you have to show yourself, transform, and really show yourself, that you will unveil new gifts that will surprise even you. And you will have control over them. No need to take a class. No need to meet somebody who claims to be an expert. You will know. That is your energy. That is your shapeshifter energy to connect with. Sorry, knocking the pets around here. Our next card is our obstacle. So far we've got secrets are coming out so that we can take note of intuitive messages. They're going to help us to transform and unveil our gifts and help us through the energy shifts that we're going to be going through so that we can just change our shape, shift it right along with those currents of energy. So here we have our obstacle. We get the Lord card. Boy, could I turn this into a political reading really quick. But this card is not telling you to be wary. Well, it kind of is. Be wary of those who try to lord over you. They're no different than you are. They're not superior. There's no such thing as a superior person or a supreme human. Especially in these current times. We've intermingled so much, and we will continue, my sir. It's interesting how we got the druid that's holding space for us so that we can see and learn about those who are in authority who are trying to ram their control down our throats. Whether we give them that authority or not, understand, take charge. Your authority is not ever beholden to another human. Even if you are and were born a slave, they cannot put a chain on your mind unless you allow it. So take charge with your own authority and know when to be the person, know when to be the person who needs to change and transform and use their gifts without fear of retribution. We're protected. We don't need this kind of a Lord. So knowing how to deal with authority figures in a way that is kind and yet enlightening is quite a challenge, for sure. quite a big obstacle. Authority figures can stand in your way, make laws that stop your dreams. Just know they're there. And the more you focus on that, the more you disconnect with these two. Very spiritually oriented here, very physically oriented here. So, yes, this is your obstacle, how to get your physical to hear and understand the changes that you're going to need to make that are coming to you in messages from the spiritual world, the spiritual realm. So, what is our alignment card? How do I connect to my higher self? How do I connect to this take authority dude energy that's in you? Really? Oh, what a wonderful card. The broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Stop the aggression. Quit fighting. That comes with judgment. That comes with too many in authority, thinking they want to be the top authority. So connect, so to get yourself in alignment with your higher self, so you can become the shapeshifter every time you get an intuitive message that's hidden. But you'll get it, you'll feel it, so that you can transform that energy and open up your gifts and either stand up to authority that is not serving you or anyone else, not serving the whole, or your need to take charge. Some of us have the numerology of the number 1, which is leadership. I can tell you from experience that no matter how hard you try to deny that, here it is, it'll come up again. Everybody will be looking to you for the answers. So in that kind of a situation, don't lord over people, but use and maneuver and breathe with authority, with an air of authority and confidence, so you can just take charge. People are looking for that so much. So very much. Don't be afraid to stand up to what you don't agree with. But also understand that you need to embrace the energy of peace. Thank you, Spirit. I'm reminded of the Shaolin. They're monks, men of peace, who could do great feats of warriorism when called upon to do so. All because they embraced the energy of peace. They felt the flow of this energy going through their bodies, and they used that to stay in shape and to awaken their gifts, be it levitation. The Shaolin monk, Kung Fu, the different things that they can do depending on their levels of study. They don't do that to connect with aggression, like carrying a weapon. They do that to connect with peace. So they never will want to have the desire to carry a weapon, let alone use one. So that's why when the war is over, chiefs of both tribes, as a part of the peace treaty, will break an arrow in the presence of the other. So there you have it. My goodness. Interesting reading. Looks like we got some powerful things to connect to. You know how to connect now. My gosh. What do what does being in the moment by Eckhart Tolle have for us? What's this card say? Pretty card, huh? Ocean card. A little bit different, I think, than the one we got last week. Cloudy skies and ocean here. Move it up a little. There we go. All perceiving, thinking, doing, and feeling happens in the present moment. But the now itself is not what happens. It is the space for what happens. The silent, timeless, incorruptible power behind all creation. It is one with who you are. And that's your higher self in a nutshell. It's so big that it can't all fit within this little bag of flesh we call our body. So we have to connect with it in every moment of our being. And here we are back to the beginning, where the basis of the reading is the Druid holding the space. We thank him for holding the space today for this reading. My goodness sakes. I love it when a reading comes full circle. I really do. And what's our message from our sweet, lovable furry friends? Feathered, furry, shelled, scaled, whatever you're into, critter. What are they telling us? Ooh, pretty bird. Whatever happens today, you'll make it through. You make it through every day, don't you? Every minute that goes by is a minute you no longer have. So if your day is going bad, crappy, there's tomorrow. And you've had crappy days before. I just realized this is an owl. A lot of wisdom there. So whatever happens today, you'll make it through it. Look how far you've come already. Stop looking at the picture of the whole of where you want to go. So anyway, I thank you guys very much for being here. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I'm going to be live on Tuesday. Yay! Oh, sorry, don't get so loud. I missed you guys last week, so I'll be live Tuesday at 8:30 Pacific, and I hope to see you there. I also have another one of these next Saturday, and you never one knows what's liable to happen in between around here. Shoot, I decided to tear the place up, and I'm still putting it back together. So I'll give you a tour maybe one of these days. We'll see you. I want you guys to have the best what's left of your weekend, and stop worrying about the week ahead. You've got this under control. Take care. And as I send you out of here, we will see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Oh, you could subscribe if you want. That'd make me really happy. Otherwise, but give me a thumbs up. Helps my channel a lot, and it's free. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.